Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of this Let's Play of OneShot, a surreal top-down puzzle game where I'm controlling this little kitty boy named Nico with an I. And the game knows my name, and probably just taking it from my computer, of course, and this character talks to me. So, like, I'm a character, me, the player, the human being, Grazian, and Nico is my, like, partner, I guess. So we're trying to figure out how to get this globe, this light bulb, back to the tower in the center of this place, which this is apparently the sun. So we're going to work on that. Now let me figure out, where was I? I got to find that factory. Here it is. Okay, so let's go back up to... No, this isn't where I wanted to be because I don't want to... I mean, I could smash the lens in here. Yeah, it doesn't want me to do that. Okay. Yeah, it was here. Now, the other thing I didn't do is I didn't go as north as I possibly could from the starting train. What's this thing? Just a poop rock? Okay, so I can keep going up this way. Interesting. It's like a little dock. I can see a green glow in the distance. There's little shrimp pools for power. I collect phosphor from them. Here's a little a boatman. Hello? Zeke, are you there? Yeah? Oh, good. There's a robot here attached to a boat. It doesn't seem to have power and its joints are rusted over as well. But I think we should be able to fix it. After all, we'll need to cross this ocean to get to the tower. Okay. See the green glow in the distance still. There's another train car. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it all right if I take a nap? Sure. Hello? Okay, so apparently, okay, let me switch this over. Hang on a second. Okay, so I launched the game back up and it's like not the same screen. There was like, he's just like walking through the grass. Like when I took a nap, it just closed out of the game. And now I'm back. Okay, so now I'm awake again. Oh, Zeke, are you still there? Yes. Ah, I'm awake. I had a dream just now. I saw. You did? How? Or wow. I really thought I was back home. Oh, the sun back in my home world isn't a light bulb. It's a big ball of fire in the sky. I don't think I'd be able to hold it like I do with the sun from your world. This isn't my world. Huh? This isn't the world I live in. Really? Ah, I guess not. If you're the god of this world, you wouldn't necessarily be in it. What's your homeworld called? Earth. Earth? Like the stuff on the ground? Wait, do you live underground? No. Ah, neither do we. But shrews and field mice and stuff do. Does your world have a sun? Yes, it's also a ball of fire. Really? Wow. Can you hold it? That was a silly question, wasn't it? The sun in my homeworld is very bright. Warm, too. You saw, right? But it goes away sometimes, at night. Everything gets dark, kind of like how this world is now. But it's okay, because the sun always comes back the next day. That's good, don't you think? Yeah. Mm-hmm. During the night, people usually go to sleep. Nico, yeah. But some people stay up and use computers. I don't have to explain what they are, do I? There's a bunch of them in this world. Anyway, we should probably get going. These machines look like computers. Well, what's this? Is this an object? No. It's a metal pipe. Must have broken off from one of these terminals. Okay, so we can probably use that to pry. Didn't I have a screwdriver? Oh, I used the screwdriver up in order to get the lens. I see. Can I go up this way? Nope. Oh, toxic. Something in the air here. Hurts to breathe. Okay. All right, so I'm going to head back to that place where I could pry the thing off. I can remember where it is, so I will be right back. Okay, pretty sure it was in here. So I've got this box here. Looks interesting. Wish I had something to pry it open with. What about a metal rod? Pipe won't fit under the crack, Zeke. We'll need to flatten it somehow. Aha! Nico's getting sassy with me. Do you want me to crush the pipe in here, Zeke? But I don't want to get too close. That was scary. All right, I made a crowbar. All right, let's head on down. Can't believe we made a crowbar. That's pretty cool. I guess a crowbar is just sort of like a flattened, yeah. Okay. This bar should open it. Pop. What do we get? There's a little metal cube and some broken glass in here. Looks like what used to be a machine part. It says solar battery on the side. So what the hell do we do with this? Now we had a couple of ways to deal with this, right? We had, apparently a battery has some broken glass. And what if I combine this with the lens? Lens pops right in. Now we have an empty battery, currently empty. So we want to put this battery. Can we use this? The word profit bot is written on the side. Didn't notice that earlier. So it'll go in here, but nothing happened. Yeah, because we need to fill the battery up. Now, where did I find a spot to do that? There was a place to fill the battery up, right? It wasn't in the factory. Was it over where the giant robot woman was helping me? Silver. Okay, so her name must be Silver. Oh no, her shrimp are dying. There's a lot of shrimp that aren't moving or glowing. No way, I just refilled that 2 days ago. Guess I'll make a trip to the shore later. Well, how do I fill this thing up? Could have sworn I had found a place to fill this, but I don't remember where that was. It wasn't in the mine, was it? Safety violation. No. Can I combine that? We're using the sun directly on the battery? Good thinking. Oh. Looks like it's already fully charged. That was fast. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a bit of a genius. Only had to explore the whole map to remember that I'm carrying an actual sun in my hands for the solar power battery. All right, let's get the battery. Charged battery. Let's hope the charged battery does something. Oop. Whoa. Well, what did... Oh, ow. I just got shocked. So got an achievement for getting shocked. All right. Let's, oh shit, all these robots are up. Are you guys scary? No, okay. I am functional. Did you power the generator? I guess we did. Right, Zeke? What do you want, bud? I am functional. I can walk. All right, cool. What does this do for me? Let's go look around. What do you have to say? Hello again. Are there more questions you wish to ask? No. That's all right, thank you. In that case, I wish you safe travels. Okay, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. The batteries work in, like, a localized zone. So, these robots are still dead. I don't... What do I need this empty bottle for? Some robots are up and moving around. Some are not. He doesn't look like he's on. Well, let's go talk to him and find out. I am functional. Was it you who fixed the generator? Well, Zeke helped me. But yeah. Hello, nice to meet you. I am Robot 310. Would you like me to take you somewhere? Are you okay? I cannot move. Well, you're still really rusty. That is true. Hold on, Zeke and I will find a way to help you. Okay. What have I seen that I could use? I have the bottle, so I need like oil or something, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wander around for a little bit here to figure out where the oil is. Maybe I can go back and check out the factory now that the robots are up and moving, or maybe Silver has something. Silver's pretty cool. All right, let me pause and I'll come back when I have found something to do with this bottle. Prophetbot's currently telling me that he cannot desire companionship. He has not been tamed. Not tamed? There was no time. I see. I don't know what that means. Hey, computer's on. Ah, dang it. It's minimized again. Hang on. I see you've made progress in this world, Zeke. But that progress stops here. I believe you need a code to unlock a certain box. Well, the code no longer exists in this world. Do you understand? I got a pop-up on my screen. Do you understand what this means? No? You still don't know the extent of the world's deterioration, do you? Most of the time, stray pieces of this world would be lost to blissful nothingness. But this code, this document, is an exception. I was able to salvage it because Nico needs the code to progress. Now go find it. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I found this document.OneShot in Notepad. It's got all this, like, Abyssian type stuff here. Dear, unreadable, blah, blah, blah. Message to you, I'm afraid I must make it brief. I have left you a journal, part of which is written in a language that's... read it and you will know what to do. I have also something. Look for a metal safe in the quarry to the east, somewhere between the ocean and the lookout point. The code you need is 352933. Okay, so let's head back to the safe. Okay, I'm pretty sure the safe is... Nope. Into the wrong spot. Hang on. It's over here. Oh, no, I passed it. It's right there. Okay, we found the safe. Safe is right here. Metal safe. Seems like it's locked with a 6-digit code. I don't remember seeing any 6-digit codes. Do you, Zeke? Well, yeah, because you're not in my world. So it's 352... 352933. Whoa, it worked. Wait, how did you know the code? I still don't remember seeing one. I had some help. Really? From who? Don't worry about it? Okay. What's in the safe? Oh, right. Let's see. I found a gas mask. Also, there's this weird looking book. I can't read it though. Not that I can't read or anything, because I can. I just don't know what language this is. The hell? What? What is that? Strange journal found in the Barrens. It's written in an unknown language. Oh, it's got those black clover things on the front. Am I supposed to interact with that, or is that like a glitch? Should I just leave? So we have a gas mask. Now we know that there's a couple of places we can go using the gas mask. I think one was up this way along this super narrow path. Yeah, here's one. Should be fine with this mask on. It looks kind of creepy. Okay. Got a new area up here. Destroyed stuff. So it's like coming out of these vents. Oops. Making like toxic stuff. Oh, his little eyes changed to blue. That's cool. Little strap on his head to keep his mask. Alright, there's some kind of factory up there. Let me see if I missed anything on this side. Just a bunch of towers. It's like ruined towers. Oh, robot. Hello, person. Welcome to the old chemical processing plant. Most of the equipment has already been relocated. Excuse me. What's this? It's a pair of rubber gloves. They're a bit heavy. Okay. Wait, I want to talk to you. Wait, stop. It's a big metal box with complicated machinery inside. Wait, stop. Hello, person. The robot assembly and repair services have been discontinued at the Barrens. If you have further inquiry, please contact the head engineer. Seems to be a page ripped out of a book. Cannot overstate the importance of cleaning solvents in this environment. Here is a simple recipe using the alternative method discussed in the last chapter, utilizing the natural properties of blue phosphor. Reagents: acidic gas. Blue phosphor, rare form. In a well-ventilated area, direct the gas into your container of choice. Seal immediately. That's the end of the page. So we have a bottle. Gloves designed to prevent chemical damage. So we have a bottle. Maybe we can, something back here. Nope. Door is all boarded up. The boards seem loose. Good thing I kept this crowbar. Oh, stairs down. Oh, an army of robots. Bunch of robots without power. I guess the generator can only do so much. Rusty robots. Found a something. Cleaning sponge with a rough surface. Okay, so I've collected rubber gloves, a gas mask, a sponge, and an empty bottle. Am I just going to be like cleaning this place up or something? This seems to be a page ripped out of a book. 2. Without breaking the seal, inject the liquid phosphor into the container. Shake vigorously to initiate the reaction. Use as soon as possible. Note, if elements begin to separate, further shaking is required. Also note, hand protection is critical after this step. The resulting acid is moderately stronger than common household cleaners. I don't know what half of these words mean. It's a good thing you're here. Yeah. I don't know how to get this stuff yet. Can we try this thing? Can I get my bottle? I can't reach the top. Oh. So they thought that I would try that. That's interesting. Was there one that's like close to the ground, or like I can step up to it somehow? Oops. Dang it. I wish I could tell where the exits were. Can't reach the top. There's another page. There's something weird about the robots who get sent to work near the gas fields. They appear to accumulate rust at a much slower rate than the others. The few who work directly with gas harvesting look practically new. Is that a result of the atmosphere, or am I just seeing things? This area is large, but there's not a lot to do. Okay, whoa, that's a huge robot. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Hmm? A living person such as yourself should have evacuated this place long ago. Oh, but I just got here. To this world, I mean. See, I have the sun. Oh, the Messiah. I do not know what to say. Greetings, you was not part of my programming. Wow, I messed up reading that. Greeting you was not part of my programming. Have you spoken to ProfitBot? I think so, yeah. ProfitBot was built with the sole purpose of greeting you. Really? Yes, he cannot speak with anyone else. At least not with ease. Oh, that's kind of sad. What are you built for then? My purpose is to guard the settlement. Even though the residents have long gone, I must remain. Ah, why though? I have not been tamed. Tamed? It was not worth the effort. What's going on with that? He's not going to stop me from going by? I'm guarding it very well. Just going to turn this bottle off. Can I? No. Robot. Unit RM-288-3417 reporting for duty. I saw that you spoke with the guardian of the settlement. I will now escort you until you reach your dormitory. What? No. Oh, he's not even doing it. Just confused. What is this place? Is this the settlement? Pages. Looks like they're evacuating the few tamed robots we have here. Makes sense. No point in keeping them in the barrens if all the people are already gone. I wonder if the engineer is going too. Apparently, phase 1 of the evacuation ended prematurely. The big ship started malfunctioning only after a few round trips. They said it was due to something with squares. I'm not sure what they meant by that. Bummer. Looks like they won't be able to transport most of these surplus bots to the city at this rate, and we worked so hard on those. But I suppose the robots are busy enough with transporting people as is. I think it's going to be our turn soon. It's a power cell, I think. There's writing on this one too. It says Guardian of Residential Area. Oh my god. Can I go up this? It's a very... I'm scared of ladders. Okay, well. So they were evacuating people from this area for some reason. Let's see if there's another bed on this one. Whoops. Robot. Robot. All right. Zeke? Zeke, can you hear me? Yeah? Oh, phew. What happened? Everything went pitch black for a second. It's because I had to turn off the game and come back. That's it? That's, okay. All of these terminals do not boot. I am not sure what to do now. Yeah, me neither, bud. Checking, checking. Terminal does not respond. This is a problem. Some of the ink on this page is faded, likely due to some sort of electrical or magnetic interference. I'm afraid this operation can no longer be sustained if the servers continue to fail so much that maintenance cannot keep up the pace. Fortunately, it does not seem to be happening to the robots, at least not at a significant rate. Time will tell. So there's nothing in here that I need. Interesting. Okay, so I escaped the location with the smoke. Did I go in here? Well, there's a lot of buildings around here. Was this the one that the bot was standing next to? Yeah, so we went in here. This was the tall room that I was scared of ladders, so I can't go up. So we've got... There's one up here. Oh, another one. I remember being taught in school about how the waters surrounding the forest stretched until the boundaries of space. But at some point, the prehistoric oceans receded, forming what is now the Barrens. I wonder where all that water went. Tiny shrimp are swimming in this jar. Yep, it's tall. I wonder if I can go up this ladder. Nope, still scared of ladders. That's okay, Nico. I'm scared of ladders. I'm kind of scared of ladders in real life. What's this thing? A picture of a robot. You know, I've never been around so many robots before, Zeke. Or any robots at all. I mean, I see them in cartoons and stuff, but I've never seen one in person. They're pretty neat, don't you think? Hey, Nico, do a robot voice. What? Try talking like a robot. Beep boop. I'm a robot and I eat batteries instead of normal people food. Hee. That is not correct. Oh. Robots do not consume batteries in the same way people consume food. In fact, robots do not possess digestive systems. Some robots do not even have mouths. Well, that's cute that we got that extra dialogue. Zeke, you made me look silly. No, Nico, no, it was, we were, oh. Ah, health pack. Infirmary, oh. Hello, robot. Hello, organic person who is alive. The infirmary is up ahead. Hello, person of organic makeup. Welcome to the infirmary. Scanning for injuries. Scan complete. Injuries detected. None. Treatment required. None. You are good to go. Thanks. Oh, health pack. It's a box of medical tools. Most of them are broken or rusted beyond use, but this plastic syringe seems to be okay. Excellent. What are we going to do with an empty syringe? My items are really piling up here. Hello? Hello, person. Are you seeking admission into the infirmary? No? Oh, carry on then. Can I look up here? Anything up here? No. More letters. Hey, sweetie, 6 more weeks until you can come home. About time, huh? Gosh, I can't imagine living in that awful capsule wall dorm thing. But guess what? Soon you'll get to sleep in a real bed and eat real food again. Right back soon. Love, Mom. Aw. So these are like little capsule dorms. Okay. Looks like we're supposed to pack stuff for the evacuation starting today. I wish these books weren't so heavy. It's going to be a pain to carry them onto the ship. But they're by the author. I can't just throw them away. There's a robot. Come here. Come here. Unit RT-3847201 reporting for duty. It seems that you already have an assigned escort. Unit RM2883417. Would you like me to leave? You can follow me if you want. Understood. I will now escort you until you reach your dormitory. It's not actually helping, though. Or is he? Oh, yeah, he kind of is. Oh. More letters. What's this? Some sort of mechanical drawing. Evacuation? At such short notice? I can't believe this. First the son dies, now I'm out of a job. Robot beyond repair. Oh no, is he still following me? Not sure. Can I go down here? Are you still following me? Yeah. Okay, so we're in some sort of cloudy area. This must be the other side gas area that I couldn't go to at the beginning, but now I have a gas mask. Oh yeah, I have the gas mask on. Okay. Aha! Here's one. Let's get the empty bottle. I guess you want me to fill the bottle with this gas, Zeke. That ought to do it. Okay, now we have a bottle of smoke. Is there anything we can do with that? Initially, the amount of noxious fumes emitted by the natural gas vents caught our team off guard. Thank goodness the medical team reacted as quickly as they did. Despite its failure, that first expedition did bring up some interesting observations about the Barrens. We found that there's not one, but 2 such vent zones. With fumes being pumped out at such high concentrations, it seems a miracle that the gas hasn't spread anywhere else. Our biologists concluded that the phosphor shrimp in the crater pools were actively consuming the gas. The shrimp in the ocean also prevent the gas from wafting off into the glen. If that's the case, then we owe a lot to these little guys. Yeah, I suppose so. So these little shrimp in these pools consume this noxious gas coming out of these vents and turn it into light, which they harness for energy in absence of the sun. There's a lot of them over here. Okay, I can't do anything over here. It's a gas vent, yeah. Is this where I came from? I haven't been over here. Oh, what? This pond sure looks different. The water looks like jelly. It's formed a bubble over the surface of the pond. Well, let's pop it with a syringe. So we're filling up the syringe. I guess it's kind of like a funnel, but the liquid might be a bit too thick to fit in the needle. Hey, it actually went in. Gross. Okay, so now we have a filled syringe. Oh, we can combine these. So should I inject the liquid through the cork, right? It's like I'm a doctor. Oh, I should probably shake this too. Yeah, we read about this. It changed color. Bottle of acid. That's not what I expected to get. The sky is dark. That it is. Do you know when the sun will be back up? We're working on it. Poor little guy. Okay, so we found the jelly dome. Where else can we go? Let's get through this. Nothing down here. Okay, so we're back to the dock. So we'll try talking to that that robot on the pier down here. So we will do that in the next episode because we are all out of time for this one. So thank you everybody so much for joining me for this interesting little game called OneShot, and I hope I will see everybody in the next episode. Join me then.